Hello everyone, my name is Rushabh Shah. I am pursuing my Masters in Construction Engineering and Management at SAP University. Currently in the first semester, I am focusing on studio, construction project formulation and appraisal. I am conducting a feasibility study for slum redevelopment, emphasizing the project's inception and development within its life cycle. This portfolio offers a glimpse into process undertaken during this study location analysis, stakeholder management, risk management, and conclusion. Project brief for slum redevelopment. The city map indicates zones, and our site is located in the residential zone at the city's center. This is a brownfield project spanning an area of 12,679 square meters. The client for this project is the municipal corporation and it operates under a PPP contractor. Proposed under the PMAY schemes in situ slum redevelopment vertical. The project spans a total duration of 24 months. Currently at the tender stage, the objective is to construct the 868 units and the second objective is to provide a hygienic and healthy lifestyle to the slums. Location analysis serves as a crucial tool to assess project feasibility at both macro and micro levels. At the macro level, our project focuses on the slum redevelopment under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. Within Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, three key verticals are identified: affordable housing project, credit link subsidy scheme, and in situ slum redevelopment. Our projects aligns with the in situ slum redevelopment category. For the location analysis, a comprehensive study was conducted at various levels. Beginning at the macro level, the data was analyzed nationally in India. In India, an ongoing ISSR projects is 193 projects. Subsequently, the focus is shifted to the state level, specifically in Gujarat, 180 projects ongoing, followed by an analysis at the city level. Finally, a detailed site analysis was performed to inform the redevelopment strategy. In location analysis at the micro level, a site analysis was conducted. The first map created indicating a 1 kilometer radius circle around the site, revealing that the majority of the land surrounding the site is designated for residential use. The residential typology varies, ranging from ground floor, G plus 2, G plus 7 to G plus 14. The second major land use is for institution. The second map created indicates the street hierarchy. It denotes good connectivity with major roads on two sides, measuring 80 meter and 26 meter respectively. The BRTS corridor runs on one side of the site facilitating of FSI of 4. So in location analysis, site analysis, so the current condition of the site is such that the primary requirement is housing. There is a mix of temporary and semi-permanent houses, comprising both kacha and semi-pakka structures. So the second need is water. Access of water for all residents. They get shared toilets in all houses, which will weekly maintain sewer connection to all toilets and also individual electricity supply to each houses. So they use Main Street for their daily activity and here rating table for existing amenities was given. So from this table we can say that all of the basic amenities are nearly available from the site for the slum dwellers. Stakeholder management is the process of identifying, assessing, and managing the interests and needs of stakeholders. The methodology used for the stakeholder management exercise is the identification of the stakeholders and their differentiation based on their involvement, analysis of the stakeholder, power, interest, influence, and impact, and finally preparation of a power, interest, influence, and impact matrix that will show the stakeholders' involvement for the specific project. A total of 45 stakeholders were identified and classified into 8 categories, which are government approval authority, funding authority, urban local body, consultants, academic and research institute, not government organization, contractor, and users. The major stakeholders are developer, slum residents, municipal corporation, Mahila Housing Trust are major stakeholders in this project. The first metric is a power interest matrix. Power interest matrix is a tool used to categorize stakeholders based on their power and interest in a project. Metric categorizes stakeholders into four groups. The stakeholder who has the highest power and the highest interest will be categorized under the manage closely section. The stakeholder who has less power and high interest will be categorized under the keep informed section. The stakeholder who has high power but less interest in the project will be categorized under the keep satisfied section. The stakeholder who has less power and less interest will be categorized under the monitor section. Slum networking program is categorized under manage closely section because it is the part of municipal corporation is the client of the project. Therefore, they provide the highest power and impact in a project by making crucial decision and maintaining a long-standing connection with it. The second metric is a power influence matrix. Power influence metric is a tool used to categorize stakeholder based on their power and influence in a project. Slum residence is a categorized under managed closely section because because slum residents has high influence as they are the major stakeholders and end users of the project. Their influence affect the project duration. The third metric is influence impact matrix. Influence impact metric is a tool used to categorize stakeholder based on their influence and impact in a project. So Mahila Housing Trust has the impact and influence because of the MHT have to enlist the slums and do the communication medium between the municipal corporation, developers and the slum residents. The slum networking program has the highest impact and power. Slum dwellers cooperate thus in slum evacuation get involved in the planning stage after project completion, operating and maintaining the project. So their interest will be high. So in this, MHT has a crucial role throughout the project because they have to enlist the number of slums in slum redevelopment. Risk in a project is an event, the occurrence of which can have positive or negative impacts on the project. Project risk management involves planning strategies to manage risk by identifying, analyzing, and planning response to control them. The primary objective is to enhance the likelihood of positive events occurring and diminish the probability of negative events. The risk management process includes identifying risk, then risk analysis, risk planning, and controlling of the risk. A total of 61 risks were identified and classified into 9 categories, which are social risk, legal risk, safety risk, political risk, financial risk, environmental risk, construction risk, operation and maintenance risk, and design risk. From these, major risks are no workspace provision because of the major income source of the slum of our slum is making idle, so they don't have the space for idle making after construction work. The second is increasing in population. Increase in population directly increase the project scale as the number of dwelling units gets multiplied. Change in policies. Multiple policies for slum redevelopment projects. All the policies have different guidelines with pros and cons of each. On negative public perception. Slum redevelopment involves displacing of residents and altering of communities. This sometimes results in dispute due to lack of awareness of government policies and trust. Rent for higher duration, financial failure. of developer. Due to legal disputes and delays in construction process, due to late evacuation, the developers will have to bear the rent for longer period. Poorly designed and ventilation. Lack of light, ventilation, and humidity directly affect the health of the people. Risk management. The first matrix is a threat matrix, and the next second matrix is for opportunity matrix. So from this, land acquisition for threat matrix is a high chances to occur because of the vacating land for redevelopment construction is an event with the highest probability consequences. So in threat matrix, slum eviction, misuse of corporate fund are the highest chances to occur in project duration and after operation and after construction period is over and in operation and maintenance stage. In location analysis, conclude that the site is accessible is notable due to its proximity to public transport and primary streets. The surrounding neighborhood predominantly features residential and institutional land use. In stakeholder conclude that the slum networking program is a higher power, influence and influence because of he is a slum networking program department is a client. And in risk management, we conclude that the it is improbable that the risk the community oppose stormwater runoff equipment failure, technology advances and approval for land use will occur. Thank you.